Their fucking respect and glory is not paying your bills. It is not getting you to where you want to be in life. Alright, let's give this a go. How's it going, everyone? So, I want to talk about a few things today. One is where I stand on the protests. One is where I stand on the protest, a little bit of marketing and networking, a little story to tell you that might sound a little weird. Before we do any of that, I want to ask you guys, if you do like this, please subscribe to the YouTube page, the Instagram page, the Facebook group. Like it, share it, tell your friends about it. First things first, the protest. So I'm not really taking a side on this, and it's not that I'm not taking a side. I know where I stand with my ethics and my morals, all that. I'm not going to use this as a way to boost my platform. I am not going to really publicly announce where I stand on it. If you know me personally, you know where I stand on it ethically and morally, and honestly, that's enough. Considering cancel culture, I'm not really supposed to, because if a large group disagrees with you, they're going to try and take your stuff down, and I can't really make a change if I'm completely muted from society because someone disagreed with me. But I did want to say, if you are protesting, please be safe out there. Don't get injured, arrested, or worse, because then you can't create the change that you want to see. And also, if anyone's arguing with people on social media,
just stop.
You're wasting creative energy that can be used on positive things to create positive change, and you're wasting it on someone that doesn't or refuses to see any reason from your point of view.
You cannot forget, your mind is your greatest weapon, no matter who you are, no matter which side you're on.
So with that in mind, I'm going to be postponing the crepe video. I'm really sorry. The promo video, obviously, and the crepe video will probably be released next week. There's a lot going on, and I don't want to feel like I'm trying to take away from that. So I'm going to be completely serious about this video. Mostly. Kind of. Yeah, mostly. For now, I'm going to talk about things that I've tried to cover earlier this week, like networking using hashtags and actually marketing your music. I was throwing out some trash. There was like a TV dinner, but it fell out of the trash can somehow, and I noticed the only thing left in the TV dinner was the brownie.
Truth be told, though, I saw the brownie. I wanted the brownie, so I took the brownie out of the trash can, and I ate the brownie.
But it got me thinking, a lot of you eat the meat and the vegetables, but you don't eat the brownie. So the meat and the vegetables would be kind of like the time and money that you spend on creating something, right? And the brownie is like the best part of all of it. It's getting your stuff out there. It's getting something back from the work you put in. If you're not marketing and networking what you've created, you're basically just throwing money at something, hoping that it takes off. And sometimes it does, sure. But if you don't go the extra mile, then not much is going to happen with it. Always go the extra mile. It's never crowded. Corny quote, saw it on a poster at work, totally works. So an example here is, I asked a few people to do me a really big favor, and that was invite at least 100 people or more to the page. Anyone that's involved in their music or likes music or is interested in the scene. Got over 40 people to join the group just from reaching out. Eat the brownie, do the whole thing, go the extra mile. It's not that crowded.
Networking.
I'm not telling you who to spend your money on, where to spend it on. You should go to a professional about this. First of all, this disclaimer.
If I know the key to success, well, why ain't I so successful?
Why aren't I so successful? And that's my fault. Obviously, everything you do, you should take responsibility for. If it doesn't fail, if it doesn't fly well, suck it up. Take responsibility for it. Try and learn from it. Don't waste energy pointing blame on other people. I listened to other people so much that I was convinced you had to do it the hard way that a lot of people have done it for years, and that is spend a lot of money, go touring, play some shitty venues, not shower for 2 weeks. Nowadays, it's just, you don't have to do that. And people really aren't going to go to shows, and a lot of you know this. They're busy at home scrolling through Facebook or trying to get sleep before work, or they're watching Netflix. Unless they have incentive to go out to a show, they're not going to, and you're wasting your time and money traveling across the state when you could be investing in actually doing a successful tour by marketing your band first, by networking your band, getting it out there, earning the respect and attention of other people, and then they'll come and see you play. So I've spent so much time listening to what other people said I should do that, well, they thought they should do. That's the only way that they knew. When I started listening to all these successful people talk about how to do these things, I had an epiphany like, holy shit, I was right the whole time and I didn't even know it. I got kind of angry about it. But you have to realize it's your fault that you listen to them. Way. But it's okay. It's a failure. It happens. It's a mistake. It happens. You learn from it. So what do? You change the formula. You change what you're doing and fix it. It's never too late. There's still bands that have been around for years. They finally found their niche and they're gaining traction from it. His friends are like,
dude, this video's blown up.
And he's like, oh shit.
The takeaway from this is you don't have to make an EP and then go spend thousands of dollars more than what you did on just recording it, or hundreds of dollars more, just to play to shows to people who don't know you, who aren't going to give you the time of day to listen to you. So part of the networking thing is hashtags on Instagram. If you get shit for using hashtags or Instagram or Twitter, and you lose respect for that, maybe you don't need those people in your life. If they don't want to see you succeed, or they're jealous of you, or what the fuck ever, you don't need them in your life. You want to succeed, do the things that you need to do to succeed without fucking caring about what anyone else thinks about you. Their fucking respect and glory is not paying your bills. It is not getting you to where you want to be in life. So when I talk about using hashtags, I use a website called flick.tech. You can get deeper statistics or information about the hashtags you use on your Instagram profile. A few specific hashtags, I was able to increase my average likes by
a fucking lot.
Going the extra mile by posting something once a day on Instagram, using the correct hashtags, following up with people that liked your stuff. Use the social medias to your advantage. Feed the Facebook. If you want to be successful, you will find a way. But if you keep doing the same damn thing over again and it's not working for you, there's something that you can do to change that. Keep experimenting, keep figuring out what you need to do. I'm telling you easy, free ways to get your shit out there. Talk to people, follow up with them, use hashtags on social media, create content. A lot of you guys are fucking hilarious. So I'm sure there's no shortage of anything you can put out that'll make people laugh. Guy in Counterparts apparently makes people laugh on Twitter all the time. They look at his profile and like, oh shit, he's in a screamy band, as he likes to call it. Wow, I'm now a fan of Counterparts just because I laughed at a guy's Twitter. So the takeaway, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me, add people to the group, invite, share this video, tell people I like to talk about shit I know nothing about. Tell them that I'm trying to revive the scene. Tell them whatever you want. As long as you get the word out, doesn't hurt me none. Go the extra mile. It's never crowded. Again, go the extra mile. I cannot express this enough. You get home from work from a fucking 12-hour workday, do it anyways. Do an hour to practice your shit. Post some content. I'm sure you guys know a lot of people in the marketing business or in college for these kinds of things, and they would probably even give you a few pointers for free. Make reach outs. Anyone that likes your videos on Instagram or Facebook and they don't follow you already, don't be like a copy pasta asshole though, where you just have like this set of a fucking paragraph that you send to everybody. Make it personal. Talk to them like they're an actual person, like you give a fuck about who they are. Because honestly, if you want them to like your music and you give a fuck about who you're marketing to, then you will give a shit. Last thing, I want to thank you all so much. Thank you for inviting people. I'll find a way to repay you one day. Maybe I'll make you a crepe or something. We'll see. Be safe, be positive, create change in our community that's positive, and thank you. If you stuck through all the shenanigans and the bullshit, I've got a little present for you. It's a pop punk band, I'll give you that much of a hint. And they're actually pretty fucking good. So if you like pop punk, stick around and check them out. Thanks.
When we kiss under the sunrise, I felt a fire in my heart ignite. But now I don't know where I stand, if I could even stand at all. I wasn't burning bridges, I was just watching them fall. I know that I should move on, but it's the thought that makes me wonder what's real